Mindfulness is, in its essence, the simple act of paying attention. It is a way of being fully present in each moment, without judgment. We so often live our lives on autopilot, our minds racing with thoughts about the past or worries about the future. We are rarely ever truly here in this moment, which is the only moment we ever truly have. Mindfulness invites us to step out of that whirlwind of thought. It asks us to notice the world around us and our own inner landscape, our breath, our sensations, our feelings, with a gentle and accepting curiosity. This practice is not about emptying your mind, but about observing what is already there, like watching clouds drift across the sky. The importance of this practice in our modern, fast-paced world cannot be overstated. We are constantly bombarded with information, demands, and distractions that pull our attention in 1,000 different directions. This constant stimulation creates a state of chronic stress, leaving us feeling exhausted, anxious, and disconnected. Mindfulness offers an antidote. It is a powerful tool for reclaiming our attention and finding a sense of calm amidst the chaos. By learning to anchor ourselves in the present moment, we can create a space between a stressful event and our reaction to it. This space gives us the freedom to choose how we respond, rather than being carried away by automatic, often negative patterns of thinking and feeling. Scientifically, mindfulness has a profound impact on our brains and bodies. When we experience stress, our body's fight or flight response is triggered, releasing hormones like cortisol. While helpful in short bursts, chronic stress keeps cortisol levels high, which can harm our health. Mindfulness helps to counteract this process. It activates the parasympathetic nervous system, our body's rest and digest system, which calms us down. Regular practice can actually change the structure of the brain. Studies have shown it can shrink the amygdala, the brain's fear center, and thicken the prefrontal cortex, which is responsible for awareness, concentration, and decision-making. It is a form of mental training that strengthens our capacity for peace. The benefits extend far beyond simple stress reduction. By cultivating a non-judgmental awareness, we begin to relate to ourselves and others with greater compassion and kindness. We become more aware of our own habitual thought patterns and emotional reactions, which is the first step toward changing them. This self-awareness fosters personal growth, helping us to live more authentically and in alignment with our deepest values. It enhances our appreciation for the small joys of life, the taste of a fresh cup of tea, the warmth of the sun on our skin, the sound of a loved one's laughter. Ultimately, mindfulness is not just a technique. It is a way of living that brings richness, clarity, and a profound sense of well-being to our everyday existence. One of the most accessible gateways to mindfulness is through mindful breathing. This technique can be practiced anywhere, at any time, requiring nothing more than your own breath. To begin, find a comfortable position, either sitting on a chair with your feet flat on the floor or lying down. Gently close your eyes or lower your gaze. Start by bringing your full attention to the sensation of your breath. Notice the feeling of the air as it enters your nostrils, fills your lungs, and then leaves your body. Don't try to change your breathing in any way. Simply observe its natural rhythm. Your mind will inevitably wander, and when it does, gently and without judgment, guide your attention back to your breath. Another wonderful practice is mindful walking, which transforms a simple, everyday activity into a form of meditation. You can do this indoors or outdoors. Instead of rushing to get somewhere, slow down your pace. Pay attention to the physical sensations of walking. Feel the contact of your feet with the ground, the heel, the ball of the foot, the toes. Notice the subtle movements in your legs and the gentle swing of your arms. As you walk, open your senses to the world around you. See the colors and shapes, hear the sounds near and far, feel the breeze on your skin. When your mind wanders off into thoughts, as it surely will, simply acknowledge where it went, and then gently bring your focus back to the sensation of walking. The body scan meditation is a profound practice for reconnecting your mind with your body. It involves systematically bringing your attention to different parts of your body, one by one. Typically done lying down, you begin by bringing your awareness to the toes of your left foot. Notice any sensations you find there: warmth, coolness, tingling, or perhaps nothing at all. There is no right or wrong thing to feel. After a few moments, you slowly move your attention up your leg, to the ankle, the calf, the knee, and so on, continuing through the entire body. This practice helps to release physical tension you might not have been aware of, and cultivates a deep sense of embodied presence, grounding you firmly in the here and now. These three techniques, mindful breathing, mindful walking, and the body scan, are foundational practices. They are simple, yet their power lies in their repetition. They are not about achieving a special state, but about the practice of returning, again and again, to the present moment. Each time you notice your mind has wandered and you gently guide it back, you are strengthening your mindfulness muscle. These formal practices build a foundation of awareness that you can then carry with you into every aspect of your life, creating a continuous thread of presence that can weave through your entire day, bringing calm and clarity with it. The true power of mindfulness is revealed when we bring it out of formal meditation sessions and into the fabric of our everyday lives. You can start with something as simple as mindful eating. Instead of rushing through a meal while scrolling on your phone or watching television, take a moment to truly be with your food. Look at the colors and textures on your plate. Smell the aromas before you take your first bite. When you do eat, chew slowly and savor each flavor. Notice the sensation of the food in your mouth. This simple shift can transform eating from a mechanical act into a rich and nourishing experience, fostering a deeper appreciation for the food that sustains you. You can also infuse mindfulness into your daily movements. Whether you are washing the dishes, brushing your teeth, or walking to your car, you can use these moments as opportunities to practice. When washing dishes, for example, feel the warmth of the water on your hands. Notice the slippery texture of the soap and the weight of the plates. Listen to the sound of the water running. By bringing your full attention to these simple sensory details, you anchor yourself in the present moment. This turns routine chores, which are often done with a sense of drudgery, into brief periods of meditation and calm, grounding you throughout your day. Our interactions with others offer a rich field for mindful practice. Mindful communication involves listening with your full attention, rather than just waiting for your turn to speak. When someone is talking, try to listen not only to their words, but also to the feelings behind them. Notice their tone of voice and body language. When it is your turn to speak, do so with awareness and intention. Notice your own thoughts and feelings before you put them into words. This practice can prevent misunderstandings and conflict, fostering deeper and more meaningful connections with the people in your life by creating a space of respect and presence. Integrating mindfulness into your day does not require adding more tasks to your to-do list. It is about changing how you approach the tasks you are already doing. It is about bringing a quality of gentle, non-judgmental attention to your life, moment by moment. You can set reminders for yourself, perhaps a simple bell sound on your phone, to pause and take one mindful breath. These small mindfulness moments can break the cycle of automatic, stressful thinking. They act as tiny anchors to the present, accumulating over time to create a more peaceful and aware way of being in the world. As you begin your mindfulness journey, it is important to know that you will face challenges. One of the most common is a wandering mind. You might sit down to practice mindful breathing and find that your mind is a chaotic storm of thoughts, plans, and worries. This is not a sign of failure. It is simply the nature of the mind. The goal is not to stop the thoughts, but to notice when you have been carried away by them. Each time you gently guide your attention back to your breath, you are succeeding. Be patient and compassionate with yourself. Treat your wandering mind like a curious puppy that you are gently training to sit. Another common challenge is finding the motivation to practice consistently. In the beginning, the benefits may not be immediately obvious, and it can be easy to let the habit slide. To stay motivated, it helps to start small. Commit to just 5 minutes a day, perhaps at the same time each day to build a routine. You can link it to an existing habit, like practicing right after you brush your teeth in the morning. Remembering your why, your deeper reason for wanting to cultivate mindfulness, whether it's for less stress or greater joy, can also provide a powerful source of inspiration when your motivation wanes. Building a regular mindfulness routine is key to experiencing its long-term benefits. Consistency is more important than duration. A daily 5-minute practice is far more effective than a 1-hour session once a week. It can be helpful to create a dedicated, quiet space in your home for your formal practice, even if it's just a specific chair. This signals to your mind that it is time to be present. You might also consider joining a mindfulness group or using a guided meditation app. Having a community or a guide can provide support, structure, and a sense of shared purpose on your journey. Ultimately, mindfulness is a powerful ally for navigating the fullness of life, especially during difficult times. When we are faced with pain, loss, or uncertainty, our instinct is often to resist or escape our feelings. Mindfulness teaches us to turn toward our difficulties with courage and compassion. It allows us to hold our pain without being consumed by it, creating a space for healing and growth. This practice will not eliminate life's challenges, but it can fundamentally change your relationship to them. It illuminates the path to inner peace, resilience, and a deeper connection to yourself and the world, reminding you that within each moment lies an opportunity for presence and wholeness.